So, you know what they say, definition of insanity, if you keep doing the same thing, then you're an idiot. Welcome to Hobby Hardwood, Alabama, a mom and pop operation that produces some of the finest grade hardwood lumber in the country. Hey folks, welcome to another day at the Sawmill. Got some interesting stuff today. Not that it's not always interesting, I hope. But anyway, we're going to be working on the edger. I got some really cool, it's quarter sawn white oak, but it's got bark inclusions in it. The bark was kind of like a braid. And when I was cutting it, you get all these cool little defects, all these inclusions. And it really started to look good. I'm not one much for defects in wood, but this stuff looks incredible. And we've got a lot of people asking for it. And I had a lot that were straight edged, but basically what happened is I ran out of straight edge stuff as the customers were picking through the pallet faster than I could get it out there. So what I'm left with is a mess of partially edged, not edged wood. Look at this stuff. This is curly white oak bark inclusions. Gorgeous stuff. So anyway, basically what's happened then is that I need to do some edging, need to get on it. You might have noticed that we have upgraded, or actually it's a downgrade, our dust collection system for the edger. The problem with edgers is they put out huge chips. When big bark chunks come off, bad things happen, and it blows the sides out of dust collectors. This is an old grizzly. Look at this impacts here. I mean, where it's blowing the paint off. Really nasty. This is the second grizzly I've gone through. So, you know what they say, if you keep the definition of insanity, if you keep doing the same thing, then you're an idiot. So, I'm not an idiot for too long. So what I decided to do was run an experiment, because I definitely do not want these big chips going into my high dollar dust collector, my big guy, the big Oneida, because I can't afford for it to be put out of action. That would not be acceptable. So what I did was I bought a disposable unit. Because basically any dust collector hooked up to, let me get this table out of the way. Any dust collector hooked up to an edger will be disposable. I got this high dollar Vevor, whatever. $950 off Amazon. 2 horsepower, comes with this little tray. The idea that I've got is that the cyclone will spin out the huge debris first, act as a pre-filter, and that will take the impact away from hitting the motors. And then all that stuff will filter into the drum. So anything that tears this up at 950 bucks is a lot better than tearing up my big system. The reason I keep saying it's $950 is because there was really nothing similar to it for less than 2,000 bucks. Yeah, I know it's a clone, I know it's cheap, and I know there's no reason to spend money where you don't have to. And if I had to do a review on the old Vevor, I would say I'm fairly impressed with it. it seems to service the edger quite well, and so far it hasn't exploded, which is more than I can say for the two grizzlies. So I gotta set you guys up where you can see, and we're gonna get to going on this. Hey, I just realized that the dust collector may be a good place to mount you guys. We'll see how much it vibrates. If you get a good feeling, maybe it's because you're vibrating. And it's starting to rain on our wood. Martha's going to take this and put this in the building ASAP. even if you don't have a sawdust collector in your shop, I'm pretty impressed with this stupid thing. Now, admittedly, it sounds like a bomb going off when you turn it on, so listen to this. It did this since it was brand new. Oh, yeah. Oh. Does that sound good? Not. But you know, it hadn't blown up yet, and it seems to be working, and if you just overlook all the other issues, the fact that it's cheap, heck, it's not a bad unit. I hope y'all enjoyed it as I mess with my experiment. Thanks for visiting our sawmill. Click on the links above to see more of our videos.